And that music better suits my mood on that day. When I was sad, I listened to happy music. When I kind of happy, I listen to more happier music to be better. But rock isn't my thing.
Okay.
Well, music itself makes everyone relax, so it definitely helped me like that.
But there are some people who don't like listening to music.
Well,
They don't like listening to music. They don't like music at all. And what's your comment on it?
well, I think that those people, like at the first time they do like music, but then something happened, they don't like it anymore, or they just don't like that person, but that person like music, so they don't like music too.
My question is, what do you need to prepare before going back to school? Or you need to prepare books for subjects in school and something to write, such as pen, pencil, or eraser to erase when you write wrong word, and you need a backpack to put these things into it.
So my question is, what do you do to be a good student in new school year? So I think to be a good student in new school year is have a lot of factors, but I think the most important things you must to have is the good knowledge and good influence. So about the good knowledge, I think we do a lot of things, such as must to do more homeworks or concentrate when we listen the teachers are talking about this, or for do best for the text, and the good influence, because my school this year is very strictly about the influence for the students. So if we have a good influence, the teachers will think we have a good factor to do a good student. So maybe
I think I don't consider myself well organized because I'm very scared when I stand before many people. But in the English lesson in my school, I can stand before my friends and can describe many things to my friends.
That's okay. Next.
how was your summer vacations? In my summer vacations, I just stay at home. I don't go anywhere because I have many extra classes. And when I'm at home, I just play video games or read books.
My question is, what do you see as your biggest challenge? In my opinion, my biggest challenge is the teacher in my class is very serious and strict. That made me very angry about her. She give me a lot of homework and make me do enough that so she can give me a high mark.
What do you have to learn in class? I have to learn history in my class because my teacher is very fun and interesting. He often find the question to students, answer the question and have the 10 points.
What do you think is the most important quality that a teacher can have? So, as a student, I don't know what I don't know how the teacher be like, but I think
teacher I like is the person is very funny and take care to their students and they creative new lessons to students to just is their student, and maybe he always make games to relax students.
Okay, good.
The kind of teachers I like here who's very fantastic, funny and friendly with their students, and when the teacher stop a lesson, they used to talk about their life, some talk to help students relax.
Homework, I feel the teachers will give less homework, because if they give more homework, the students spend all their time to do it, and they don't have any time to relax or learn everything, something else.
Usually got dancing or singing or something like that.
Yes.
I think we can do homework to improve our skill, or we can learn carefully about the lessons. And I think we shouldn't go to a lot of extra class. We should try to learn by ourselves.
Okay, that's good.
In my opinion, I think each teacher has another teaching skills, and each student can understand the lessons in many ways, so they can choose the best teacher they think this teacher they can choose the best teacher they think they understand the most, and they come to the teacher's home and study. So
It's good or bad? Okay? Otherwise, she tells something, you can get ideas. Yeah.
I think my school has a lot of good aspects, but also bad aspects. My school has a lot of good teachers with very high knowledge, so they teach.
That's one point. Okay, now talk about bad point.
Bad point is that the school the students in my school are always under pressure, and they have to study a lot. But
what should be changed?
The school have to tell the students to learn more about the interpersonal skills.
Okay, interpersonal skill. Okay, good.
Like swimming or singing, so that when they enter the society, they will be more confident.
Yes, fantastic. Your question.
And the only thing I don't like in my school is that teacher ask students have to do the exercise like the way they do, and so some students do that exercise by the other way, and that teacher don't agree with that.
Okay.
Yeah, just a few teachers.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you understand? Yes.
The things I don't like in my school is the teacher is not fair. With students learn at the extra class. They give them the test, and they only remember this and do in the test at school. So sometimes the teacher make some hard question, and students learn at the extra class know this and do fast. But another students they learn good and the best student in class, but they don't know how to do. So I think I think the teacher stop this and maybe teach them how to improve.
I think it's important to have test and exam, because it want to check the student which is the excellent student and which is the best student, and we do test to show the teacher will understand the lesson. If the student can do the test, they don't understand the lesson.
Okay.
Because the teacher don't see the student. The student can talk with any friend and ask the question for the test. And this has a good point.
Okay, good.
Yes, I like them because in my class, teachers are always helpful and have us to do many hard exercise, and we can do it when we have HR and test. I think because in many countries there are good schools and the education of them is very good. And
Why do you think so?
And the school is modern. I think so because I watch in the news and I see them tell about many countries.
Why do we have that? And what don't we have here?
Because there are many equipments.
Equipment? What kind of equipment?
Computers. Their computers.
Okay.
Their education. Their they have many. They celebrate many outdoor activities for students.
Yes. Okay.
Yes, and they don't care. They don't care students' mark. They care but they care students' creative.
Creative mind.
Yes.
You talked about creative mind. Okay, good. Yes.
I think study in Vietnam is better because in Vietnam have my mother, my parents, and my relative in Vietnam, and I think the education in Vietnam is really good, and not yet go to America.